I thought that I would just show everybody this. This guitar here, that was supposed to be a pretty good shred guitar, but see there how my pickup in it is so bad where I plug in right there. That thing right there would just start squalling like that because it had a bad connection. That was one problem that I had. Another problem, I want you to look at it against that light. Look at that string height right there on my first and second fret. When I got this has a locking nut on it. The nut screws up here were stripped out. And the nut that I needed to go on this guitar, they couldn't get a replacement for me. So the one I've got on here has my strings that high. So basically, if I play this first fret here, it takes all the strength I've got, and then I'm hard pressed to even get it mashed down. Pushing as hard as I can, and I still can't fret that F note up there clear on that E. And that was just one thing I was going to show you about a shred bummer. So then we find out the neck is twisted on this thing. This is called a neck through guitar. That means that the neck is a solid piece of wood all the way from up here at the headstock, all the way right here with two pieces right here glued on the side. It's called a neck through, not a bolt-on neck. Well, this neck is twisted long ways like an S-shaped. So this neck is higher on this side right here than it is on this, and then my E string right up here at fret 9, it's so twisted my B string is a little over a 1/16 of an inch higher than this E string right here. And I'm going to let you listen to it not plugged in, and then we'll plug it in, and you can listen to it. This is B. It's pretty clear, but you go down here to this E. Listen how dead that is. Listen to how dead that is down there. I should be fretting a clear note right there at 12. And that's two things I've had, and the plug-in down here was bad and ain't sounding right, so those, they sound fine. But when you come down here, and if you're going to try to play a solo, That sounds awful. And see, that neck is slanted like right here. I just thought I would show you one of the craziest things. You can't see it, it's so subtle, but that neck is at an angle here. See, I can get clear there, but it's higher down further, so it's basically like a ship running aground. Yeah, it's got like a hump in it and it's twisted like that. So this first fret up here, I'm gonna just bar these two strings right here. I can't even do it. It is so tight up here. And that's not even clear. It takes all the strength I've got. And that's not even clear. Show you something here, and then we're gonna get off. Now, I've had this since 2017, and I just thought I would show that. Nothing at fret 12, nothing. See how dead that was right there at fret 12, and that screws me up constantly. So for me, I've had this thing looked at quite a few times, and everybody says the same thing. You know, if they adjust the truss rod, see, the truss rod is this away. It's supposed to keep this neck straight, and if they tighten it, it's going to pull that neck more this way, and then this side is going to be higher than this over here. It's going to be S-shaped the long way. So it's going to make that worse. So I can't adjust my truss rod. So basically, for me to have this fixed, I would have to take it to a luthier. They would have to totally remove all this binding from here all the way to the headstock and take all the strings off. They would have to totally take this rosewood fingerboard totally off the neck, and they would have to level, you know, from up here where it was high, and then where it was S-shaped down here, they'd have to smooth that and then level out all my frets. And basically, a $350 guitar would be about $1,000 to a $1,200 probably guitar. And y'all, that's why I'm going to buy me a new one that's under warranty, to where if I have any problems like that, I can send it back, and they have to give me a new one that's playable. And I'm putting that on there so everybody is just aware of that problem that I ran into. And they talk about a no-go. I have to say that is a no shred, no shred. That's a no shred. Hear it right there? It's not plugged in, but you hear it. I got it turned down. That's a no shred.